David Cornelius, Best Choice Roofing, out here to do a repairability test on Mr. Cruz's home. So we have one of the wind damaged shingles here. We're going to get this pulled out. In order to do so, you see we have two unmanipulated shingles up above. We're going to have to break these free. To get this out, I'm also going to have to break the surrounding shingle free. I'm going to fully loosen that to make sure we're not going to compromise it. And as you can see, these shingles are fully sealed still. So now what we have is we're going to get these nails pulled out. I'm going to do my best not to lift these shingles much as to not cause much damage. Unfortunately, the nails are a little bit high, so you already have to go up a little bit higher based on that angle. As you can see here, I'm not going very high to get these nails out, but it is necessary to get them out in order to pull the shingle. Last one out, first shingle. So as you can see here, the height that I've got the shingle lifted to is about the same height that we're going to be using with the snake tool. So now in order to get this out, I'm also going to have to pull the nails on the shingle up above it. Same thing, we're not lifting our shingle very high, just high enough to get our nails out. When you perform a repairability test like this, the shingle that will take the most damage is not the shingle that's above your repair. It's the shingle that is two shingles above the repair, because the nails never come out of this shingle, so it is going to remain sealed during that repair. I can leave that last one in. All right. Oh, and one more off this other end. All right. Again, you can see the height of this. We're not going any more than what's absolutely necessary. You can already see the shingle starting to crack and fail, and this was a shingle that was completely loosened. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this repair. We're now going to pull this shingle out. This is our creased certainty shingle. And let me go ahead and grab my repair shingle. And I will be right back. What we have here is one of your original certainty shingles. It does match the roof. You will see some of these high nails. When this happens, you can't just pull it off at the bottom where you have an inch and a half that you pull it up. When you bring it here, your shingle is going to be significantly higher when you raise it. It's going to make it tougher to do repairs, but I'm here to make that happen. So here we do have our color match shingle we're putting in. I'm going to go ahead and grab some new nails to put this back together with. So, to get this done, we are using the snake tool today. So we're going to be lifting the shingle up and nailing off the end. That one is in. Move on to our next. By code here in Florida, we do have to have 6 nails in each shingle. And again, we're only lifting it just high enough to get these nails back in. That one didn't go precisely square. That did get it done a little bit better. The reason that we lift the tool up is we do have to seat that nail down flush with the deck in order to make so that we're not going to have any more wind lifting up on these shingles. And the last one at the end here. So even with an old shingle like this, typically you can get this first set of nails in without much issue, but you are going to run into issues when we get up to this shingle that's up above, because this shingle up above is still nailed down. So it is significantly harder to get new nails back into this shingle. But I am here to make that happen for Mr. Cruz and for Mr. Cruz to make sure we get this done just to the best of our ability. We are taking our time with this. So this is another sealed shingle like the one beside it, and this is an extremely tense scenario. Still just lifting it only as much as necessary. And of course we'll come back, seal these down with cement. So we have the one in the end shingle, and again, this is an extremely tense shingle, not lifting it up any more than what I have to. And I'm even going to use that old nail hole that this nail came out of to put it back together because it was low enough. Is a lot of tension on this shingle. I believe we have one more and we should be good to go with it. This is very tough to get the nails down square with the snake tool, but we do have those installed. So now what we have here is a shingle that has been replaced. This is a completed repair with the exception of adding cement. The issue is when I go back to this shingle, this one that was up above, this is extremely loose. This does not have the same tension because this does have fiberglass matting that is broken across the entire shingle. So if you actually come a little bit closer, that is very easily visible. You did see I did not lift this shingle more than 1 3/4 inches. This is absolutely a failed brittleness test. And when I touch the surrounding shingles, what you have is granule loss that has occurred. And you have more damaged shingles. This is a failed brittleness test. Water can flow through here down to the shingle below. Very evident crack. Definitely appreciate it. David, Best Choice Roofing, repairability test, BT test with the snake tool, #1. Thank you.